Welcome to Writer's ER, where we dive into everything you need to know to ace your dissertation or thesis. Today's big topic is about making sense of all those interviews you've conducted. Yes, we're talking about taming the interview beast, turning transcripts into themes. Picture this. You've finished all your interviews and you're staring at a mountain of words. It feels like a huge mess, right? Like a puzzle where you don't even know what the final picture is supposed to look like. Well, don't worry. We're going to break this down together, step by step, turning that scary mountain into a few clear, useful themes. First things first, transcription. Getting your interviews down on paper or in a digital document is key. You need to see what you've got, word for word. Whether you type it out yourself or use some software, make sure you get every detail right. Next up, take a deep dive into those transcripts. Don't just skim through them. Read them like they're a book, your favorite book. Notice anything that pops up a lot or phrases that catch your eye. This is the first step to finding patterns. Now comes the fun part, coding. This might sound techie, but it's really just about tagging parts of your interviews with notes like important idea or repeats a lot. This helps you see what bits of the chat are talking about the same thing. And hey, if you found this video useful, hit that like button, share it with friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Writer's ER. As you tag, you'll start to see these clusters of ideas forming. These clusters, they're your themes. Think of them as the chapters of your research story. They group all the little bits together in a way that starts to make sense. For example, let's say you're looking into how people have been working from home. You might tag some parts of the interviews as misses chatting at the office or love skipping the commute. These tags can lead you to bigger ideas like the good and bad of homework. Remember, finding themes is a bit like detective work. You're looking for clues, piecing together the story. Sometimes you'll need to step back, rethink, and maybe re-tag some bits. That's totally fine. It's all part of the process. This work might take a while, but trust me, it's worth it. Those themes you pull out, they're the gold of your research. They turn all those individual chats into a big, clear picture of what you're studying. So that's the journey from a bunch of interviews to a set of themes that tell a story. It's like tidying up a room, bit by bit, everything finds its place. And suddenly, it all looks neat and makes sense. Before we wrap up, I've got a question for you. Have you tried sorting out interview data before? What tricks helped you? Drop your thoughts in the comments. It's always great to share tips and learn from each other. Your support helps us keep bringing you tips and tricks to make your academic journey a bit easier. Let's hit that like, share, and subscribe one more time because every bit helps us help you. Thanks for watching, and we can't wait to see you in our next video, ready to tackle another piece of the writing puzzle.